glass was their domain. Fellas, back to you.
First half, very one-sided. What will the second half bring? We'll find out as we're underway.
Defense, let's go.
Smith. Ish Smith. Quiet night, but 2 for 3 in the contest right now.
For average shooters, that's not a great shot. But for a great shooter, that's a good look.
Trailblazers with the basketball. Got it.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Probing the defense. Beal to Porzingis. Beal to Kyle Kuzma. Lets it fly from long range. Good contest. Made it tough for Kuzma.
I got ball.
Short jumper stays out. Ish Smith. To Beal. Fight to shoot for Washington. Trying to cash in. And a putback slam.
Not like that. Hustle to see more of that.
Trailblazers. Lillard. Good for 3.
And in today's game, you have to make shots like that. Nice work draining it from deep.
Izzo. Beal. With that shot, he's 5 for 8.
Bread and butter. And there are a few that can do it better off the screen.
Great dish to set it up. Give him 2 points. Percentage.
That's a strong finish. Regardless of contact, finishing strong is key.
Beal to Porzingis. Smith. Second effort. Slams it. The putback.
This is where I go back into player mode. If a dude starts to points on me, I'm going to foul out. I'm going to start hitting him in places he's not used to being hit. I'm trying to do anything to throw him off it.
To Kyle Kuzma. And he finishes at the rim.
I don't know if a body on him would have prevented that bucket, but it were there.
Portland has to work it down to Nurkic. With the flush, taking on all comers. Here on their home floor, they're chipping away.
I mean, does this crowd have a pulse? Are they even alive? Sometimes when you make a play like that, your crowd needs to get you back in this ball game.
Ish Smith to Porzingis. Nothing going here on that drive. With the fadeaway. Burns him for the basket.
The way that dribble freed him up, it created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
Lillard up against Beal. Now a steal by Washington.
You go back to the principles, things that we used to, when we were in first and second grade, is called the shell drill. You stay down in the stance defensively, you try to deny the next pass away, and you have to communicate. If your conditioning is bad, you're able to do all these things together, collect, you'll be able to stop a great passing team.
Nice pass to get things going.
In the paint, you need to finish, just like that.
It's Washington with the basketball. To Porzingis. Nothing going here on that drive. To Kyle Kuzma. Five on the shot clock. Out for Porzingis. And scores.
You know, Ed, I'm down with guys having 35, 40, maybe 50 points in the game. But the one thing you look for in a defensive end, when there's a huddle after a guy has dropped multiple buckets on you in a row, and everybody's quiet, nobody stands up and says, yo, I got him, I'm going to stop him, you're in a worrisome place for your team.
Beal sets him up. Lays it in off the alley-oop pass.
And if you don't contest, he got down with ease.
Portland's got it. Lillard matched up with Beal. To Josh Hart. And stuffs it home. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first 3 quarters, but when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
Yusuf Nurkic tips it. That's his 3rd block this evening.
Just incredible timing on that swap.
Tough-looking shot there. Still gets it to go down.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
To Kyle Kuzma. Curling inside. Yusuf Nurkic with a piece. 4th this contest. Porzingis, tough shot. He hits.
Yeah, and what we're seeing is a brilliant offensive display. You have ball movement, player movement, and great shooting to top it off. You get those 3 things going, you're going to be a dynamic offensive unit.
Nothing going here on that drive. Dame rises. Off the mark. Well contested.
I just love where this takes you into the psychological battle as a player offensively. Was that a great contest, or did you just miss the shot? But now you have me thinking about that the entire next possession.
Runner's good there.
And there's nothing more mentally intimidating for your opponent than when your own teammates are unselfish and make sure that you get the ball because they want you to drop 70 on them, maybe like Devin Booker did last year.
Both coaches hitting the reset button. Fresh legs coming onto the floor. Isaiah Thomas, defended by Lillard. To Porzingis. Has a chance. Their shot by Porzingis.
Realistic, the shots. But the more effort you can give, you tire him out. Take his leg, make him work to catch. That's how you win a defensive battle.
And too much contact.
Welcome to new age basketball. You blow on a foul.
Thomas Bryant.
This game is all about playing mind tricks on people. The offense is worried about getting their shot blocked than they are making the shot.
4-3. No, Bradley Beal. Not much defense. Puts a contested 3.
This is a game of weight defense. You have to recognize that, though, be the case all.
The drive right to the basket. Cruises in for 2.
Attack mode isn't a switch that you on and off. He needs to do more of that. Him penetrate, get into that lane, and create.
Thomas to Beal. Oh, had. Here comes. level things up.
For the Trailblazers, 2. 2 minutes left in the third quarter.
To Thomas. Doesn't get the bounce.
Happen. Don't put your head down. Let that motivate you in the defense. Use it for something positive.
Hey, watch this screen left.
And throws it down. He's been a one-man show, but Jay, they're still down in this one.
He's their lone bright star, their only star tonight. Some other of the supporting cast members really need to step up.
Beal. To Thomas. Has a look. Isaiah Thomas. Tough shooting. Only 2 for 6 after that make.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
Remaining in the third quarter.
To Lillard. Screen coming. The Blazers with 4 in the shot clock. From long range, he was all over him.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
Beal, guarded by Tolliver. To Thomas. And the basket good at the rim.
Contact on a drive can be a beautiful thing. Making those tough shots can really help you build a mental advantage over your defender.
Here we go.
Screen coming. Lillard picked up by Bryant. Trying to cash in. Not going down for him this time. Desperation shot here from half court. There's the buzzer. 3 quarters complete. The Wizards way out in front. It's the Blazers with the basketball as we start the 4th quarter, and they've really had very little go right for them on either end of the floor.
Remember that old line, your attitude determines your altitude? Well, when you see dejected faces on the sideline, that poor body language gave you an impression that they had no chance to win this game.
Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Offensive rebound. Montrezl Harrell pins it.
You know why? I don't see anybody on the defensive end standing up out of position. I see everybody squatted down, really active with their hands. That's the mentality that will lead you to where you want to go.
Beal buries it.
Ed, let me tell you how this one goes. It ain't no fun if the homies can't have some. Everyone's getting a piece of the rock tonight.
Match up.
Lillard, guarded by Beal. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
Hand down, man down. You got to get up and contest the shot.
Screen coming. Beal matched up with Tolliver. Scores from the post.
Reminds me out of a story a legend told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand. But if you hit somebody, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
Wizards with the basketball. Beal to Caldwell Pope. Nothing going here on that drive. Shot from the lane won't go. It's Lillard for 2. Adds to the board.
Clear the spotlight here because that was not an easy look.
And score.
Well, we got firsthand watch something we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that epidemic knocks it down from mid-range.
2 points in any way you can get them.
Beal. Shot clock's at 5. 4. The jab step opens up space to knock down the jumper.
I like seeing his scoring come sources.
Now the Blazers will use a timeout as they're all on the same page here in the fourth quarter. To make some moves right now. A drive down won't go down.
What happened is he didn't bounce himself off the defender. He didn't initiate contact. He allowed the contact to initiate him. We could break that down later in the broadcast, but that's why he missed that easy chippy.
Caldwell Pope against Tolliver. Going to launch beyond the arc. Can't connect. It's Portland ball. A drive down the lane, but the shot won't go down. Caldwell Pope, defended by Tolliver. Nothing going here on that drive. Caldwell Pope to Kyle Kuzma. Beyond the arc for 3. Good contest. Made it tough for Kuzma. Nothing going here on that drive. Short jumper won't go down. To Caldwell Pope. Napier matched up with Tolliver. Has a chance. Napier's shot won't fall. Caldwell Pope. Shot clock, it's coming down to 4. Now down to 3. Deep 2 there, won't go. Basket's good on the follow. Way to stay with it. Trailblazers with the basketball. Nothing going here on that drive. And he's fouled. Very close, Jay. Free throws coming up.
Okay, now we're on the home stretch, and you got a big lead. Don't let your opponent back in this game by giving up extra possessions.
Zach Collins has got 2 shots coming. Career mark of 64%. Knocks down the first. And he makes them both. Napier with the basketball. His guys holding the big lead. Here's a chance from long range. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
Ooh, welcome to the new reality. Positionless basketball. Bigs are now PGs with the ability to drain threes.
We'll get a stoppage here. Timeout Portland as they'll talk things over here in this fourth quarter. Is dipping into their reserves. Changes coming onto the floor. To Lillard. No good.
I see how you're playing offensively. Keep baiting him and luring him into shooting that jump shot. Exploit him.
Screen coming. Slams it down. Jay, that's been the story this evening.
I mean, another one? Another dunk? Another easy possession? I mean, how demoralizing can this be for the team? Why am I the only one yelling? I don't see anybody on the bench yelling. I don't see anybody on the court even angry.
Cruises inside for two.
Just a ball-handling wizard. Putting people under his spell.
Pope. Fine three, and the Blazers clear the rebound. Missed a wide open look. Nice pass to set things up. Finish.
Used to hear all these, we need players to run the floor. No, I don't need you to run the floor. I need you to run the floor with purpose, different things. When you run the floor, that's when plays like this occur.
And he knocks it down, Jay.
Part of that is God-given talent. But the ball speed combined with that handle, oh, that's off the charts. But he always finds a way to down right before he goes into that shot.
Trailblazers take over. To Lillard. Probing the defense. Lillard. No good. That's great defense.
And there's about defense offensively. If you continue to attack that shooting, that makes him take his legs away on the offensive end.
Old school. Backs his man with the basket.
The okie doke. Let's see if he'll try that one again.
We get a whistle and a timeout as they'll take a moment to talk things over. Mixing things up. Hockey institutions, both teams. Lillard. How to get that one to go.
It's me, I got it. Everybody pick up,
To Smith. Ish Smith. 3 for 6 now.
Well, the shooting has been spectacular, but one of the things that I've seen as the difference maker in this ball game is basketball. They're not establishing a pivot foot, which leaves the defense wondering which way you can drive, but when that shot is working like that, you won.
Down low to Smith. Off the assist.
I love the drive to the basket there. Instead of trying to go around or over, go through.
To Lillard. Down to Labissiere. Thomas Bryant sends it away.
Blocking so many shots only gives your perimeter that much more confidence to really apply more pressure.
Kuzma matched up with Nurkic. Yes, and the foul, and a chance at 3 coming up.
That was such a great job by the offensive player. Knowing that you're probably going to take some lumps here and there, but still remaining aggressive throughout the shot and getting a crack at the extra point.
Kyle Kuzma at the line for a chance at a 3-point play. He's perfect from the line so far. Free throws good. Add one more to the total. This game feels out of reach. To Lillard. Missed it. He always has the green light, but the defense was ready.
I just love where this takes you into the psychological battle as a player offensively. Was that a great contest, or did you just miss the shot? But now you have me thinking about that the entire next possession.
To Josh Hart. Screen coming.
Hey, what's the screen like?
Portland has 4 to shoot. Down low, Nurkic. And the finish at the rim.
And sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
A pass stolen by Portland. He's had a good shooting performance, but it doesn't look like it's going to be enough.
Yeah, no one else pretty much helped out. As a coach, I will be irate that nobody helped pick up the slack. Look, one man can never beat 5.
The Wizards are the winners as they cruise to win a game that was never really in doubt. For Jay Williams and all our crew, I'm Ed Cohen saying so long for now. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports.
Here, and I've got your EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Wizards were simply amazing in this contest. What really stood out for me is how many times they scored on second-effort plays. It takes heart to keep up that kind of execution, and these guys were relentless. Check out the leading scores for the Washington Wizards. Trailblazers seem to give up on this game as it got.
And every team in this league loses games. You just don't want to lose. I can already see a players-only meeting in their future.
Check out the leading scores, Portland Trailblazers.
Game track. Defense.
The Washington put under pressure defense, and in return, they put back some blocks and steals on the stat sheet. Not only that, put a W in the win column, and that's his favorite stat.
Player of the game.
Kristaps Porzingis.
Gets the award for the most obvious scoring output. He couldn't be stopped, and it was incredible.
Who was cold?
What can you say about a guy like this? Except that he fits the title of this segment. He was definitely cold in this game. Here are the top plays from the game.
Number 2. Number 1.
This has been a presentation of EA Sports. Until next time, I'm Jalen Rose, signing off.
Squad made the beat.
Go, Breeze.
I be paranoid, I got like
the feds. And all my sins washed up, yeah, free my said. I be close to sin, I ain't supposed to say. Sometimes I wanna go ghost, I might go MIA.
Still screaming free the fam, they coming home now. All this up on my, I got a now. How you real, you can't even walk through your hometown. I'm barely home now, on the road now. All in the MIA, oh, like the boy, you get no love, you get stand 10 toes down. My go down, rats can't fold down. My your dough down, we ain't gon' put on the fourth down. We on the hunt, we want more now. Real from the jump, we on now. Swear no more gon' broke now. Might do a show in your town. Wait till I bring that. I'm on no road bounce.
I be paranoid, I gotta keep. I got like me this right in the money. I love it even though it's bad. I can't let none of these get into my head. And all my friends locked up, got caught up in the feds. And all my sins washed up, yeah, free my said. I be close to sin, I ain't supposed to say. Sometimes I wanna go ghost, I might go MIA. I might go MIA, all up in my face. I don't go nowhere without my brothers, that's my gang. And all up in my space, just getting in the way. I got like 30 on my fingers, what more can I say? And I got 30 on my fingers, what more can I say? Please, on the block that from deep like KB. Every night they, but please don't call them shady. I got too much on the fight, so please don't try to me. I got too much on the fight, so please don't try to me. I gotta for the look, already got good. I got a team full of and really gotta look crazy. I put in a cup, yeah, but that's my baby. I be paranoid, I gotta keep. I got like me this right in the money. I love it even though it's bad. I can't let none of these get into my head. And all my friends locked up, got caught up in the feds. And all my sins washed up, yeah, free my said. I be close to sin, I ain't supposed to say. Sometimes I wanna go ghost, I might go MIA. I might go MIA. I might go MIA.
MIA. I might go MIA. Wait, baby girl, what you doing? Where your man? I just 50,000 in Japan. I ain't do no plan, these red bottoms, I know Vans. And she telling all her friends, I might put them on the gram. Baby girl, what you doing? Where your man? I just 50,000 in Japan. I ain't do no plan, these red bottoms, I know Vans. And she telling all her friends, I might put them on the gram. Wait, baby girl, what you doing? What's your name? I ain't play no games, see these diamonds in my chain. Yeah, I took it to the and she for the fame, so I in my range. Ooh, get that money to the top, never stop. That work, ooh, but I'm the man. Cuban diamonds dance. Had the friend, I might put it on the gram. Baby girl, what you doing? Where your man? I just 50,000 in Japan. I ain't do no plan, these red bottoms, I know Vans. And she telling all her friends, I might put them on the gram. Baby girl, what you doing? Where your man? I just 50,000 in Japan. I ain't do no plan, these red bottoms, I know Vans. And she telling all her friends, I might put them on the gram. Wait, baby, wait, hop up in this race. No, this not a date, this a cruise, but don't debate. Wait, it's getting late, think it's past 8. Took to my place, baby, me like some. Wait, call Jake, think I need that. To the face, I need to take a break. Wait, but don't be cool, money stupid blue. Boyfriend is a fool, I'm tryna make you comfortable. Baby girl, what you doing? Where your man? I just 50,000 in Japan. I ain't do no plan, these red bottoms, I know Vans. And she telling all her friends, I might put them on the gram. Baby girl, what you doing? Where your man? I just 50,000 in Japan. I ain't do no plan, these red bottoms, I know Vans. And she telling all her friends, I might put them on the gram.
I beg man, shut up. Let me see you down and
Right now, Sam. 24 hours, cut the check. Bye, bye, bye. Foreign trips, bye, bye, bye. OG. Lie detector, don't lie, lie, lie. Cut the check. Bye, bye, bye. got no tickets to the show. You should call the fire marshal, cause I want all the. Hello? Dial 911. No time for the fakers. Courtside at the Lakers. She said 20, this a hit. Girl, you know that's every time I link with him. Make a ice on my arm. Feel like a storm. We make 30,000 in these sweats. 20 up next, that's a bet. Cut the check. Bye, bye, bye. Foreign trips. Bye, bye, bye. OG. Lie detector. Don't lie, lie, lie. Cut the check. Bye, bye, bye. Foreign trips. Bye, bye, bye. OG. Lie detector. Don't lie, lie, lie.
Chill. Told her bye, bye, bye. Don't make I. Got a lot of racks on me. Chill. Got a lot of chill on me. Yeah. Couple M's in jewelry. Chill. I'm a rich like jet ski. Chill. And I can't buy no flight. No. Look at my bust down shine. Chill. Small. Just made my flight. Make 100 bands up for the next show. I don't want to. I don't want to tell you that, mama. $1 million cash just laying on the floor. All this I saw me dripping. Kicking, she tripping. I'm too rich to listen. I'm picking rain still glisten. So don't lie. No, you can't spend it. I ask you why. Cut the check or buy.
Cut the check. Bye, bye, bye. Foreign trips. Bye, bye, bye. OG. Lie detector. Don't lie, lie, lie. Cut the check. Bye, bye, bye. Foreign trips. Bye, bye, bye. OG. Lie detector. Don't lie, lie, lie. No. I ain't getting caught up with you. You should probably call your jeweler, cause none of your diamonds cold. And they supposed to be froze. Ooh. Gucci on me head to toe. If you lie to me, I gotta let you go. Club, all the broke bag. 24, time to show 'em what that. Cut the check. Bye, bye, bye. Foreign trips.
EA action on EA Sports. Cohen, great to be joined by Gibbs for what should be a terrific matchup here tonight. Nation's capital, tonight in Wizards. On the Philadelphia Sabres. The opening tip belongs to the Wizards. Get going in Washington. Or to Kyle. Here comes the screen. Good. Danny Green snatching it out of the air.
That kid can block out the sun, Ed.
Kuzma to Smith. Trying to cash. Missed by.
We call some of these plays the guys that make 5 out of 10 shots, but then all of a sudden they're not gamer. They're making 1 of 10. That's exactly what you want him to do. You want him to take those.
Washington basketball. Toss. Gets it to go. Could have been more contact, but no.
Look, there was a contact on that last play. The refs no play.
To Tobias. Danny Green. Oh, he had. Is Smith. Zingas lets it long range for Zingas. All is for the 3.
That shot was nice. That pass is a real highlight. Always find a way to get the shot available.
Harris, but a shot. It's Washington. Smith to Beal. Surveys the floor. Hard. Chance. Bradley for 2. That's what
the ball's in his hand. We all knew what was going.
Merrill with a piece.
Light work for a guy ability.
Lots of contact.
Defenders had no chance on that one. We call it the elite.
Zingas They'll get it down low to the outside. It's to Porzingis. Count the basket. That's no foul.
He's this for years. The plays. No one wants to see that game with black and blue marks on it.
To Harden. Defender over pursues, and he's called for it.
That's just a blatant foul. He's trying to make a statement.
That's it, personal foul. Team foul number.
To Harden. No good by Harden. Nice basket with the tip.
Strong finish. Regardless of context, finishing strong is key.
Neal. Here comes the screen. Beal, 3 for 3. Start.
The pro game has come down to PNR. How the defense adjusts.
With the basketball. To Harden. Defense. Kristaps away.
That one's in the 15th row.
Huge denial. Harris. And nice footwork to get around the defender. There's defending a guy who can be a...
We're not old men talking about this game. We don't define players by position. Is he a 1 or is he a 2? No, he's James Harden. He is a 4 and an elite passer.
Here against Harden. To Kuzma. 5 to shoot for Washington. Joel with the block. Harden. Down for Smith. Nice pass. Things going.
And did you see the lift on the shot? Did you see the release off the hand? To be able to have the concentration to finish with such a touch in the attack, that's something special
to Smith. Ish Smith. Missed first. That one goes.
Hand down. You got to get up and contest the shot.
Hard possession. 5-point game. Shot from in close, no good. To Porzingis. Yes, and the foul. Answered 3 coming up.
And I love the smile on the face of the offensive player. Sometimes luck is on your side. I don't know how that shot went in, but...
Kristaps Porzingis at the line for a chance at a 3. His career 80% at the line. 1 free throw, count it. It's in the lead up to 8. Harden inward. He'll run the offense. To Embiid. Trying to cash in. Gets a hand hit.
The most important shooter can do is continue to shoot. The defense is always going to give great, but it's more of your psyche that goes into the next shot that will limit you on whether you make the shot or not.
Porzingis. And the rebound comes down to Harden. To Harden. Harden. 2 of 4 now.
And if you don't contest, he's knocking that down with ease.
Wizards with the basketball. Ish Smith to Caldwell Pope. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Not getting the bounce. To Smith. Gets it in the right corner to Porzingis. Got it.
Guys in this league that should be put on alert status 24/7 because either they're posterizing you or that attempt can still be a poster.
Harden. To Embiid. Harden. Shot off the mark. Good defense.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
To Smith. Shot clock winding down. Missed that one. His coach cannot be a happy camper.
Misses happen. Don't put your head down. Let that motivate you in the defensive end. Use it for something positive.
Harden to Embiid. Harden. Short jumper won't go down. Ish Smith. Going to launch beyond the arc. Won't go down.
Hey, lock up.
Shot from the lane won't go.
Woo, I like that play. That's how you actually and do your job on the defensive end.
Ah, rocking the rim. They have set the tone in this one.
I love when I see offenses come in mode. You attack that paint, you get to the rim, inevitably the floor will open up for you to knock down some threes.
Teacher of the Year. The winner will receive courtside seats and a halftime presentation in his or her honor. Nominations get website.
In for both sides.
Into the game for the Philadelphia 76ers, number 18.
To Embiid. Has a look. Embiid shot.
And that's how you make a difference. Every shot that the offense takes, it has a 10 as far as degree of difficulty.
To be on the arc for three. Bradley Beal, not much more the defense could have done. Hits a contested three.
Ed, let me tell you how it goes. It ain't no fun if they have some. Everyone's getting a piece of the rock tonight.
He threw down. Jay, perhaps that's a start.
Those kind of plays get me fired up. That's a momentum play. They looked lifeless here in the first quarter, but a dunk like that can get your team going in the right direction.
Wizards have it. Here comes the screen. Bradley Beal. That's now 5 in a row without a single miss.
Bread and butter. You that can do it better off the screen.
Driving right to the basket. Count it. No and one. There was some contact there.
I could see the beads of sweat forming when he had to put the round there. You still got it, though.
Beal gets it at the top of the key. To Thomas. Here comes the screen. It's Isaiah Thomas. Deep two there. Won't go.
And it's never a great thing when you're talking to yourself the entire next possession about the shot you just missed. Now you know you're in that player's head mentally.
From the painted area, won't go down. Now a steal by Philly. Late heave to beat the buzzer. So we are through one here at Capital One Arena with the Wizards out in front. Jay and I back with more after this. The NBA on EA Sports. Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you as started here in the second quarter. Smith with it up top, by 11. The drive, right to the basket. Jan Mahinmi, tips it.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
Sets him up. Off the assist.
Well, they have such great flow to their offense this evening. The ball isn't sticking to one player individually. It's moving around the perimeter, and it's zipping. They're playing with a special cohesiveness.
To Tobias Harris. Driving right to the basket. He cruises in for two. Too easy.
In the paint, you need to finish. Just like that.
Beal to Smith. Oh, I had him going there for a second. Trying to cash in. The rebound taken down by the Sixers. Smith with the basketball. Down 11. Short jumper won't fall. Ish Smith to Thomas. Knocks it down from mid-range.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
Sixers have the basketball. Harris. To the rim. Lays it up and in.
Woo, did you see that? Eyes to the rim, and the rest was all net.
Okay, reset. Be up, baby.
Here comes the screen. Nothing going here on that drive. Porzingis to Smith. Porzingis. Kristaps Porzingis is going to get a chance at 3 here. He's perfect from the line so far. Knocks down the first. Hits the second. One more coming. He hits all 3 free throws. Now, into the front court. 5-14. Kristaps Porzingis sends it away.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
Beal. To Porzingis. Down to 5 on the 20. KP. Kristaps Porzingis. He's now 5 for 6.
No doubt about where that one was.
Kristaps Porzingis. A cover with the block.
This game is about playing mind tricks on people. The offense is
down with authority. He was ready right at the tip.
What a first half. Attacked, found ways to get to the rim. Now look how easy the game is coming to him.
Sixers control it. To Tobias. Knocked loose. Picked up by the Wizards.
Put on the gas. Reckless.
To Porzingis. The Wizards with 4 to shoot. Beal. To Porzingis. At time.
It's easy. Fourth, that's the reason why we're big into stats. It was all provided to you before.
Shot by Smith. Off the mark. Porzingis. For 3. Buries it.
This is a game of ways. As a defense, you have to recognize that they come and they go. That will not be the case all the time moving forward.
For time, as he'll take a moment to go over the second quarter. Mixing things up. Substitutions. Both teams making changes.
For the 76ers, number 1.
To Harden. James 7.
It looks like he's using his ball handling to feel the game out. I know it looks like he's just playing around out there trying to get the fans going. That is true, but he's also finding his rhythm.
To Kyle Kuzma. Here comes the screen. Oh, he had him there for a second. To Thomas. Wide open look, won't go.
Oh, I like that. You got the defense rotating from side to side. They're even recovering late, but still you got to make that one.
Danny Green. To Harden.
Good trap.
Harris.
Trap.
To Danny Green. Harden.
You open, baby, shoot that.
Fires the 3, knocks it down, and the foul. He's going to the line for a chance at a 4-point play.
But did you see on that three-point shot, did you see him slightly kick his legs out? By kicking his legs out, the defender runs into the legs. There's contact. That's how you get a 4-point play potentially.
Tobias Harris with a chance at a 4-point play. A career 81% free throw shooter. It's good, has the hot hand, and a 4-point play. Isaiah Thomas here against Harden. To Kyle Kuzma. Cleared out by Embiid. Danny Green to Tobias Harris. Rebound owned by Washington. Napier with the basketball. The lead is 15. Screen coming. Napier matched up with Harden. To Kyle Kuzma from long range. Good contest. Made it tough for Kuzma. Oh, whistle.
Those cat-like hands almost got a steal.
Isaiah Thomas. That's his first personal foul. Team foul number 2.
Harris to Harden. Thomas Bryant sends it away.
You know why? I don't see anybody on the defensive end standing up out of position. I see everybody squatted down, really active with their hands. That's the mentality that will lead you to where you want to go.
Kuzma matched up with James Ennis. Thomas. Here comes the screen. Has a look. Napier's shot won't fall.
And you have to remember that your hand is part of the ball. There wasn't enough contact on that play for the refs to blow the whistle.
To Tobias Harris. Harden. Fires the three. That's off the side of the rim, short. Napier with the basketball. His guy's up by 15. To Kyle Kuzma. Here comes the screen. How you practice leads to that. Nice pump fake.
Might have had an extra dribble or two there, but he got the shot he wanted.
It's in the hands of Harden. Here comes the screen. Harden to Tobias Harris. Oh, nice find for the basket.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
Thomas across the timeline. He'll run. Screen coming. Trying to cash in.
Just seems like there's lead in the feet of the defenders. You have to bounce quicker to the ball to deter that shot.
To Harden. Harris. Good. Here's a chance from long range. Buries the wide open three. That's too easy.
Was how he created the shot. As a defender, there's a tendency to stand up when you stare at the ball. Offensive player recognized that, continuously moved without the ball. Bang, that's how he set it up.
To Thomas. Nothing going here on that.
They can't guard you out there.
Napier's shot won't fall. It was right there. Joel Embiid. 3 for 6 now.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays. No one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
Isaiah Thomas here against Harden. For 3. A little ball of toughness. Isaiah Thomas, well guarded, still knocks it down from 3.
You live by the 3, you die by the 3. And guess what? They're living large right now.
Now a whistle and a timeout for Philadelphia as they'll talk things over here in the second quarter.
Thanks go to those who have participated in this community event.
Both coaches hitting the reset button. Fresh legs coming onto the floor.
Entering the game for Philadelphia, number 8.
On the drive, it's Harden, but a shot no good.
Yo, big kudos to the defender. It seems like his mere presence in the paint was enough to make the offensive player miss the shot before he even got off the ground.
It's good. Count the basket and the foul.
The offense has very little to lose on those type of plays if they know they can, number 1, create contact, and number 2, still get the ball up. You need to assert yourself fully on the defensive end by initiating the contact and not allowing the offensive player to get that ball above his waist.
Free throw's good. It's a three-point play. This big first half continues. Harden with the basketball. Counting down toward a minute to go in this first half. Here comes the screen. To Tobias Harris. Kristaps Porzingis swats it.
Blocking so many shots only gives your perimeter that much more confidence to really apply more pressure.
Fine to shoot. To Danny Green. Lets it fly from long range. Wizards pull down the board. Wizards at the controls. Porzingis to Kyle Kuzma. Down to 5 on the 24. Out for Porzingis. That's no good.
The contest was good, but you being a nuisance was great. Continue to be that gnat that no matter how many times you swing at it, it never goes away.
The assist from number 2.
Deep three at the buzzer. A very one-sided first half of basketball as we are at halftime. Let's get you to our NBA Live studios in Orlando and hand it over to Jalen Rose for our EA Sports halftime report. Jalen.
Hey everyone, it's Jalen Rose, and I've got your EA Sports halftime report. The Wizards certainly didn't have a problem putting up points in the opening half. It was their playmaking, the way they gave each other scoring opportunities. That really impresses me. I love seeing unselfish basketball like that. Have a look at the leading scorers for the Washington Wizards. The 76ers may be in the building, but they did not show up. The way they struggle doesn't bode well for them at all. But if they got some fight away in the third quarter. Have a look at the leading scorers for the Philadelphia 76ers.
Game track. Bench points.
The Philadelphia 76ers difficulty dealing with the opposing starters, let alone their bench players. They really need to adjust for the depth of this opposing team and figure out how to slow them down.
Player of the half.
Kristaps Porzingis.
Is up in the air swatting shots. When he's not doing that, he's down on the floor making steals. Who wouldn't be impressed by a first half like that?
Who was cold?
Every player that makes it to the NBA is a great athlete, but even the best players have off nights. Today has just been one of those nights for this guy. Here we go with the top plays from the first half. To the second half. I'll see you after.
Brings the ball up. To Tobias Harris. Yes, and a hell of a chance.
And I know there's so much excitement about the play, but everybody looks at the player. More people need to pay attention to the guy at the end of the bench, the strength and conditioning coach, because this kid's been putting in the effort every day in the weight room.
free throw's good to cap off the three-point play as they draw a tiny bit closer. Here comes the screen. Ish Smith here against Harden. Has a chance. Ish Smith. He struggled just a little bit. 2 for 5.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
Harden up against Beal. To Danny Green. Easy path to the rim.
Strong finish. That's what you need, regardless of contact, focusing on the rim.
Washington basketball. Beal matched up with Harden. To Porzingis. Tobias Harris above the rim.
It's that easy, Ed. You never want to leave any doubt when attacking the rim.
Ish Smith. Gets toughness right there. Physical inside. Gets it to go.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
Harden in possession. Down a bundle. Danny Green to Harden. Whistled for the foul. Chance coming up at the free throw line.
Just because a team's winning doesn't mean the refs are going to put away the whistle. Play right all the way through.
2 for 2. Ish Smith to Beal. Here comes the screen. Beal against Harden. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Tough shot. Well defended. Harden with it up top. Trailing by 14. Nice pace. Sets it up and slams it down.
It's really a dope thing when passing becomes infectious. But don't become overly passive. Still take your shots when they're there.
That's me. I got ball.
A lot of contact on that play. He plays through it and scores.
I remember my high school coach said 1 man can't beat 5. Well, I'm telling you right now, he lied. I'm watching it happen in person.
Runner's good there.
The one thing we know for certain in this league, it doesn't matter how big the margin is, you can always put together a run and get back in this one.
Beal. To Porzingis. Shot clock, it's coming down to 4. Now down to 3. Doesn't get the bounce. Working it outside to Smith. Deep right corner. Count the 2 for KP at the rim.
Hey, one of the things I hear all the great teams say in the huddle, they say 1, 2, 3, no mercy. Now it's time for you to go even harder on the defensive end.
Baseline drive. Strong finish that time for Danny Green. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first 3 quarters, but when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
Ish Smith to Porzingis. Here comes the screen. The screen sets him up for 2.
Ed, I have so much admiration for guys that continue to hunt their shot. They're playing the second half like it was the first 5 minutes of the ball game. Those natural-born leaders are guys that will consistently lead your team to the promised land.
Harden guarded by Beal. Can't connect.
It's easy. Force guys into low-percentage shots. That's the reason why we're big into stats. It was all provided to you before the game in the scouting report.
Kuzma to Porzingis. Knocked loose. Oh, you can't do that.
He took a chance. That's the right call.
They're going to make some changes with some new personnel on the floor.
Washington, number 1, Kentavious Caldwell-Pope.
Ish Smith to Kyle Kuzma. To Beal. Caldwell Pope. Good offense beating good defense. Kentavious Caldwell Pope with the basket.
And they're relentless with these long shots. It just seems like their spacing is perfect, and they come down, they know exactly where they want to be, and they're shooting the ball without hesitation.
They'll get it down to Green. Slams it down.
You know, from a point guard perspective, one of the things that I learned when I played in the league was that the more I was willing to give the ball up, the harder other players were willing to run to their spots. The harder the bigs were running to the rim. The harder the three-point shooters were running to the three-point line because they knew they could be active recipients. And when they caught the ball, they knew exactly what to do with it.
Oh, had him going there for a second. Beal goes to the right side. Smith. The rebound belongs to the 76ers. It's in the hands of Philadelphia. To Harden. And a whistle.
A simple touch foul.
We have both squads set to make some moves right now.
Substitutions, Washington. Substitutions, Philadelphia.
Harden buries it on the catch and shoot.
I know he's a volume shooter. I know defensively at times you have to take your lumps. Might be time to adjust this. Start denying him the ball.
Napier matched up with Harden. Throws it down.
We call that get your money and put it in the bank.
Number 31.
Harden in possession. 14-point deficit. Jan Mahinmi pins it.
Here's one of the biggest secrets as we move into this new age of basketball, especially in the draft room. You have to draft players with size and length. That's the biggest deterrent for any team offensively.
Harden trying to take it to the basket, but a shot stays out. Has a look. Shot by Caldwell Pope, no good. Knocked loose. Great hustle. That's what you like to see. Looking for his man. Lays it in off the alley-oop pass.
In the paint, you need to finish just like that.
Here's Harden with the rock. Another chance. Harden to Danny Green. From the outside, no good.
You know, Ed, everybody gives so much credit to the guy who contested the shot, but there's no way he's in that position without the communication of the backbone of the defense. When you have a guy back there who can block shots and tells you to apply more pressure, you know you're in a safe place.
Caldwell Pope to Kyle Kuzma. 5 to shoot for Washington. Going to launch. Beyond the arc. Not that time. Harden into the front court. His guys down big. Nothing going here on that drive. Off the assist.
There's something to be said about a guy that can make the game easier for everybody else on the court. We call that dropping dimes, very similar to the way I'm dropping nuggets on this broadcast.
Now the Wizards going to take the time out to get a word in with his guys here in this third quarter. Changes coming from both sides right now. Napier with the basketball. His guys hold a commanding lead. The Wizards with 4 to shoot. He's looking for that touch.
I just love where this takes you into the psychological battle as a player offensively. Was that a great contest, or did you just miss the shot? But now you have me thinking about that the entire next possession.
Caldwell Pope. Harden's on him. Beyond the arc for 3. Yes, Kentavious Caldwell Pope hits from the outside.
Don't seem shocked. This is how the game is played these days. Shooting a 3 is like shooting a layup.
Harden, not easy.
For average shooters, that's not a great shot. But for a great shooter, that's a good look.
Napier with the basketball. His guys holding the big lead. to Caldwell Pope. Screen coming. Trying to cash in. Caldwell Pope off the mark.
Your contest was great because of your proximity to the player. You forced his follow-through to be cut short, which made him short-arm the shot.
And a chance coming up at the line.
Sometimes when you get up big, you get a little careless. But attention to detail through the end, that's how you avoid unnecessary fouls.
And hits the first free. No back-to-back free throws here. He missed the second. Napier with the basketball. Less than a minute to go in this third quarter. Here comes the screen. Stuffs it down.
And when you get your prescription, you take your medicine and you call it a day.
Philadelphia with the basketball. The drive right to the basket, right through the heart of the defense. The layup is good.
Oh, don't see the read, be the read.
Napier with the basketball. His guys can get a 2-for-1 if they time this out. A bad pass as the Sixers come up with the steal. To Harden. 4-3, and he can't get it to go down. It's no good. Couldn't keep it in. Off James Harden. Taking advantage of the defender. Nice ball fake.
There you go. I like seeing scoring coming from unlikely sources.
Hey, lock up, lock up.
Harden buries the trifecta. Straight on three at the buzzer. That ends the third quarter. The Wizards way out in front. The Wizards in control of the basketball as we start the fourth. And this one, Jay, not totally in the win column yet. But with a double-digit lead, you have to like their chances.
I love when I start seeing fans exit the arena so early in this game and I hear people say, this one should be in the bag. Well, guess what? It's never a guarantee. You have to be careful not to slow down the pace of the game and take the air out of the basketball. You have to put your foot on the gas and try to win this game with a sense of urgency.
And he'll head to the line.
Love the fact that the shooter created contact on the upward motion to shoot the basketball. Big time play.
Montrezl Harrell, couple of free throws on the way. Numbers not in his favor, 61% for his career. First free throw is good. Good free throw shooting, knocks down a pair. Harden has it up the floor. To Embiid. From the painted area, won't go down. Thomas with the basketball. Looking to make something happen. Here comes the screen. Thomas to Caldwell Pope. Fight to shoot for Washington. No good. No daylight. Great defense. Into the front court comes Smith. He'll run the offense. Not that time. He missed it. To Caldwell Pope. Here comes the screen. Caldwell Pope matched up with Harden. Kentavious Caldwell Pope. With that shot, he's 5 for 8.
You know, it reminds me out of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with the fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
Slams it down. Big finish for Joel Embiid.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys, see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. The pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
And Jay, they call the foul.
His timing was a tad bit off.
Both teams are making substitutions.
Into the game for the Philadelphia 76ers. Number
Embiid.
defensive 3-second violation. Washington. For the Philadelphia 76ers.
At the line. Embiid. Nice pass to set things up.
And ISO basketball is becoming a thing of the past. Team basketball is back. And with the versatility plus the mindset, game over.
I got him. I'm on D. I'm on D. Come on, yo.
Thomas to Beal. Fires the three. No, not much more the defense could have done. Hits a contested three.
And this squad just continues to range. One of the things I learned about teams like this, teams that fall in love with a three-point shot, as quickly as they built the lead, is as quickly as they can lose it if they're over-reliant on the three-point shot.
From long range. It's Washington with the basketball. Thomas. Fires the three. That's not his range. It's no good.
I got ball. I got ball. I got ball.
Right down the lane, but the shot won't go.
That's superb defense. That's a defense weak side early and making the player short on the shot.
Beal.
Coming left. Left.
Oh, he had him there for a second. Throws it up. With the flush, taking on all comers. At this point, they're twisting in the wind.
Were you looking for a response from me? Because I don't really know what else there is to even say. I mean, is this even a game? I mean, we should just start packing up and getting ready to go right now.
Ah, missed it. How'd that not go down? Here comes the screen. Thomas. They'll get it down low to Harrell. They call a 3-second violation. Both coaches dipping into their reserves. Changes coming onto the floor.
Into the game for Washington. Number 2. And number 5. Kyle Kuzma.
Got him. Good trap.
Kristaps Porzingis rejects it.
You know, sometimes basketball can become a very beautiful thing to watch. During the regular season, things can get difficult. Energy can be low. The passion at times can even be lower because players are tired. They're fatigued. But today, it's all been good. They're putting in an absolute show with killer efficiency and tremendous effort and intensity.
Kuzma to Thomas. Here comes the screen.
Watch his back up. Watch his back up. Hand up. Cut it. Coming through.
Thomas cleans it up to Kyle Kuzma. They've slowed down the pace. Now 3 on the shot clock. Porzingis. Too easy. Defense has to communicate.
And it just seems like the defense has lethargic closeouts. You need to close out with more of a sense of urgency. Run them off the three-point line. Make them take a tough 2 rather than an easy 3.
Harden. To Embiid. Five on the shot clock for Philadelphia. Embiid to Harden. Here's a chance from long range. No good. That's great defense.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
Beal against Harden. Here comes the screen. Beal. Nothing going here on that drive. And count the basket inside.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays, no one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
Had a chance, but it's no good. Oh, if you're a fan, you love the will and the want. End to end on that one. 94 feet for the basket.
I'm sorry, his name is not John Wall or Russell Westbrook. So why is he getting a free pass down the entire length of the floor?
To Harden. To Danny Green. The Sixers with 4 to shoot. Short jumper off the mark. Wizards with the basketball. Nothing going here on that drive. Rim rocker, Joel Embiid.
You used to hear all these coaches talk about, we need players to run the floor. No, I don't need you to run the floor. I need you to run the floor. Those are two different things. When you run the floor and the plays like this occur.
Time to adjust. Both coaches making changes on the floor. To Porzingis. The Wizards with 4 to shoot.
Hey, watch this screen left.
He right at them and scores. You have to fill in there.
I wasn't necessarily sure which way that PNR was going, but I guess neither was the defense. That makes 2 of us.
Wizards come up with it. To Porzingis. For 3, well defended.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
Perfect feed to sit.
In the paint, you need to finish, just like that.
To Porzingis. Nothing going here on that drive. Porzingis for 2. Not that time. Loose. Oh, the hustle keeps the ball in play. Shabazz Napier there.
Just incredible timing on that swap.
Napier with the basket. His guys hold a commanding lead. Nothing going here on that drive. Porzingis. Deep 2 there. Won't go. Right down Broadway. 4-2.
You normally don't see that, but that's the type of thing that keeps shooters in the league for a long time. Every once in a while, they venture into the paint.
To Smith. Napier matched up with Harden. Has a chance. That's what you've come to expect. Your best players making baskets.
Man, he's got the defender out there tap dancing like that on national TV. That's not a good sign.
Sixers have the basketball. Harden to Danny Green. Kristaps Porzingis with a piece. Ish Smith. Harden's on him. Nothing going here on that drive. spike to shoot for Washington. Deep three at the buzzer. I don't know, Jay. They have a big lead. This game is just about over. You might not make many friends on the other side with that three.
Oh, I don't want to hear that generic coaching speak about dwindle down the shot clock, use the clock is your friend. No, if you have a chance to beat them by 50, beat them by 50. If you want to beat them by 100, keep shooting more threes.
Looks like some substitutions are coming on in. The Wizards are the winners as they win this one in blowout fashion. That Williams and our entire crew, NBA.
Put one in the performance.
Manager how many times they score from beyond the arc ball, and it was success. Check out the lead for the Washington Wizards. Didn't get and even though some of them, the other guys, could tell by the way they headed to the tunnels how disappointed it's lost. Check out the leading scores.
Fast break points.
Game and points the primary reason for today's loss. Two, they found them the passes were finding. And more impressive in this game. Basketball looked like. Here are the top plays from the.